Once there was a hard-working farmer who lived in a small village. His life was simple but meaningful. Every morning, before sunrise, he walked a long distance to a well to bring drinking water home. He carried 2 clay pots tied to the ends of a wooden stick and balanced the stick on his shoulders. One pot was perfect, smooth and strong. It never lost even a drop of water. The other pot had a small crack. Because of the crack, water slowly leaked out on the way home, and by the time the farmer arrived, only half the water was left. The perfect pot felt proud. It often looked down on the cracked pot and thought, "I do my job perfectly. I bring all the water home. But you are useless. Half your water is always gone." One day it finally said to the cracked pot, "Why does the farmer even carry you? You are just a burden." The cracked pot stayed silent, but inside it felt hurt and ashamed. Day after day the same thing happened. The perfect pot mocked, and the cracked pot suffered quietly. Slowly it began to believe it really was useless. One morning, the cracked pot could not hold its sadness anymore. While walking back under the sun, it spoke softly to the farmer. "Master, I am sorry. Because of my crack, half the water leaks out. Your hard work is wasted because of me. I am a burden." The farmer smiled kindly and said, "Don't be sad. Tomorrow I will show you something." The next day, while returning from the well, the farmer said, "Look carefully at the side of the road." The cracked pot looked down and was shocked. Beautiful flowers were growing all along its side of the path, colorful and fresh with morning dew. On the other side, where the perfect pot hung, there was only dry dirt. When they reached home, the cracked pot said sadly, "Even after seeing the flowers, I still failed. I could not bring a full pot of water." The farmer sat beside it and said gently, "I have always known about your crack." Months ago, the cracked pot felt happy for the first time in its life. Then the perfect pot spoke quietly, "I am ashamed. I called my friend useless, but it created beauty while I only carried water. Please forgive me." The cracked pot replied kindly, "I forgive you. We all make mistakes." The farmer then said, "Nobody is perfect. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. You," he told the perfect pot, "bring water for my family. And you," he told the cracked pot, "bring beauty to the road. If both of you were perfect, I would have water but no flowers. If both of you were cracked, I would have flowers but not enough water. You complete each other." From that day on, the perfect pot stopped being proud, and the cracked pot stopped feeling ashamed. They traveled together happily, one carrying water, the other growing flowers. In a small village lived a hard-working farmer. His life was not rich, but it had meaning and discipline. Every morning before sunrise, when the sky was still dark and quiet, he walked a long distance to a well to collect drinking water for his home. The farmer carried 2 clay pots. He tied them to the ends of a wooden stick and placed the stick across his shoulders. One pot was perfect, strong, smooth, and without any damage. It always delivered a full pot of water home. The other pot had a small crack on its side. Because of this crack, water slowly leaked out during the journey, and only half the water remained when they reached home. The perfect pot felt very proud of itself. It believed it was important and useful. It often compared itself to the cracked pot and thought, "I do my job perfectly. Not a single drop is lost. But you are useless." One day, it finally spoke aloud. "Why does the farmer even carry you? Half your water is gone every day. You are just extra weight." The cracked pot stayed silent, but inside it felt deeply hurt. Day after day, the same words continued. Slowly, the cracked pot began to believe it truly had no value. After many days, it could not hold its sadness anymore. While walking back home under the morning sun, it said to the farmer in a trembling voice, "Master, I am very sorry. Because of me, half your hard work is wasted. I am broken and useless." The farmer stopped and looked at the pot kindly. "My friend," he said gently, "tomorrow I will show you something. Then you will understand." The next morning they again walked to the well and filled the pots with water. On the way back, the farmer said, "Today, look carefully at the road beside you." The cracked pot looked down and was surprised. Along its side of the path were beautiful flowers, bright, colorful, fresh, and covered with morning dew. They swayed softly in the wind. But on the other side, where the perfect pot hung, the ground was dry and empty. For a moment, the cracked pot forgot its sadness. When they reached home, however, it again noticed half its water was gone. "Master, it said sadly. I still failed. I still could not bring a full pot of water. The farmer's wisdom. The farmer smiled warmly and sat beside the pots. I have always known about your crack, he said. Months ago, I planted flower seeds along your side of the path. Every day, the water you leaked watered those seeds. You helped them grow. Because of you, the road is now full of flowers. They make me happy every morning. Travelers enjoy them. Children play around them. The cracked pot felt tears of relief and joy. For the first time, it felt important. The perfect pot learns a lesson. The perfect pot, listening quietly, now felt ashamed. Master, it said softly, I mocked my friend and called it useless. But it created beauty while I only carried water. Please forgive me. The cracked pot replied kindly. I forgive you. Now we both understand. The farmer said, no one in this world is perfect. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. You, he told the perfect pot, give my family water to drink. And you, he told the cracked pot, give beauty to the road. If both of you were perfect, I would only have water but no flowers. If both were cracked, I would have flowers but not enough water. Together you complete my life. From that day forward, the perfect pot became humble, and the cracked pot became confident. They walked together not as rivals, but as friends. One carrying water, the other spreading beauty. Life message. We are all like these pots. Some people are strong and efficient, but may lack creativity or warmth. Some people have flaws, but bring kindness, creativity, and beauty to the world. Your weakness does not make you worthless. Sometimes your weakness is your purpose. Moral. Do not judge others by their flaws. Accept your imperfections. Every person has value. Weakness can become strength.